In today's strategy, I will use 3 indicators, and after updating their settings, I get many good entry points in this strategy. And this strategy is also very simple to use, so first of all we will look at its settings. So first I set the candle and expiry timing. I like the 1-minute candles the most for this strategy, so I will set it to 1 minute. And if we talk about expiry timing, then 1-minute timing is quite good. So now I will add the indicators, and make some changes to them to help me find a good entry point. In this, the moving average line has to be added twice. Now I will update the settings of the first moving average line. Now I will make some changes to the settings of the second moving average line. After this, the MACD indicator has to be added. And it is necessary to make some changes in its settings also. So all the settings are set here. Now I'll add some currency pairs to make it easier to find entry points. So in this chart I saw a pretty good movement in the down direction, and also I got downward confirmation from all the indicators. As the white line has crossed the blue line quite well in the downward direction, also in the MACD indicator, the green line has crossed the red line downwards, and this cross is made above the histogram, which is considered quite good. And the histogram is now forming a red candle below the 0 line, indicating a strong downtrend movement. And that's why I've placed a triple entry down here. But I would like to tell you that along with these indicators, you will have to focus on some other things which we will discuss in detail in the next entry. Excellent, my first entry here has been successful. So here too, very good signs are visible in the upward direction. If you look carefully here, the entire trend of the chart becomes clear, like after a strong downtrend, a strong uptrend has started. And here the market tried to create resistance at the previous support but failed, and here the market is moving upwards in a very strong manner. And I have also got upward signals from the indicators, that is why I placed my entry here. This chart was also quite simple, and I always try to place entries on simple charts. Here is the same chart as last time, but here the movement is in the downward direction. Last time there was an uptrend. As the market is trying to take support at the previous resistance level, if it fails this time too, we will place an entry in the downside direction. So here the market has broken the support, and started showing good movement on the downside. And also I had already received downward signals from the indicators, as the white line crossed the blue line in the downward direction, and is flowing downwards very well, which gave me a good signal of the start of downtrend in the market. And in the MACD indicator, the green and red lines have made a nice downward cross, and this cross is made above the histogram, which is a good downward signal. And along with this, the red candle is becoming stronger below the 0 line in the histogram, which indicates a strong downtrend. Excellent, my entry here has won. So here is a completely different chart. The indicators here are giving downward signals, but the overall movement of the market is uptrend. Due to the contradiction between the market movement and the indicator's signals in this chart, I think the chances of this entry winning are low. When placing an entry, the market movement and the signals from the indicators should be pointing in the same direction. There are only a few seconds left, and the market is still moving very close to the entry point. So unfortunately my entry here has been lost. So here is a slightly different chart. The market has gone down taking resistance from here, and it tried to make a small support here, but due to strong downtrend the market is again flowing in the downward direction. And now the next support is at this place, so when the market moves towards this support, I see some chances of my entry winning. And along with this, I am getting downward signals from both the indicators, that is why I have placed the entry here. Excellent, my entry here won. The market was very close in the last few seconds, but then the market showed a slight downtrend, and my entry was successful. So this time the market movement is starting in an uptrend, and there is a strong support here, and this time also the market is moving upwards from that support, and the white and blue lines have also crossed each other in the upward direction, and given an upward signal. But MACD indicator has not yet made an upward cross. So now the upward movement is becoming stronger here. So this time the MACD indicator did not make a good upward cross, but it was still forming strong green histograms, which was a good sign, and along with that, all the other confirmations in the chart analysis were found in the upward direction. That is why I have placed the entry here. So the strategy is quite simple, but to use it properly, practice is necessary in a demo account.